Hi, you're watching Dog Ear Musings, and today I'm doing a little mini haul of a trip that I went to recently to Miami. Now, I just got back on Sunday from a very eventful adventure. It was an awesome trip. I got to do a lot of cool things, but would I recommend that you visit Miami in the middle of spring break? No, I would not. That was a rookie mistake on my part, where I should have done a lot more research in terms of the craziness that is spring break in Miami during the past and this current week. The trip itself and the things that we did were all really awesome, as well as the food that I ate. And when I was in Miami, I got to go to a bookstore that I've been wanting to go to for years now at this point. This is a bookstore called Books, which is, I believe, one of the largest independent bookstores, and it has one of the largest book fairs in the country, which is the Miami Book Fair, which I am really excited about. It happens every November, and I already have the dates in my calendar for my next Miami visit to be at least in the fall to go experience that. There's all sorts of really cool authors and writing panels and just really cool things to check out. I'm excited for the fall to see that. But now let's get to the haul, which is the whole reason why you clicked on this video in the first place. Consumerism. I couldn't walk away from Books without picking up some merch to prove that I was there. They didn't have their totes, which I really do want a Books tote. They're very cool looking, but I did walk away with this cool pin that I could put on another tote bag that I have, because I have way too many. So this one will kind of be a stopgap until I can get my very own Books tote. Not book related, but if you do go to Books, make sure that you go to the Coral Gable location, which is the one that has a cafe. Bookstores and cafes are kind of the best combination, regardless of where you're gonna go. But this cafe is like next level, just beautiful. I think I had the best carrot cake I've ever had in my whole life at this cafe. I'll be thinking about it forever. And so I know for a fact that I have to come back. And now we're gonna move on to the books. So this has been on my wish list ever since I heard Europa was gonna put out a graphic novel version of one of my favorite books. I know that this is gonna be awesome. I need to pick my moment that I'm going to read this and savor it. But I've already seen some of the stills of the book itself. I've spoiled it for myself. I'll show you some of the shots. But I'm so excited, and I know this is gonna be great. So I just need to pick a moment in time and sit down with this and get it done. But I'm excited to read all of the graphic novel versions of this book, especially since we're waiting for that last season of the show to come out so that we can finally get vengeance on Nino Sartore. And then my other book. Now, you'll be proud of me. I only got two, but this is Sandra Cisneros' book, Martisha, I Remember You. Now, this is a book that she wrote a long time after writing House on Mango Street. And this is a story that follows a young woman who goes to Paris with the dreams of being an artist, and those dreams are kind of brought crashing down by the realistic hardship that it is to live in Paris. But the one thing that Martisha, I think, or not Martisha, I don't know who the characters' names are, but the young main character ends up finding two other friends who their relationship kind of spans across the years, and it is a story that kind of focuses on the strong friendships between these women, which I'm just now realizing these are both stories of women going through tough stuff, the gritty parts of friendship, the beautiful parts of friendship, and the parts where you're like, is this really friendship? and I picked these both up unbeknownst to me. What I think is really cool about this book is it's written both in English and in Spanish too. So just a cool little find. That was my haul in Miami. I picked up 2 books that focus on friendship, women, as well as the gritty, dark feelings and anger and rage and stressfulness, which I think also encapsulated my visit to Miami during spring break vacation. So I'll talk to you next week. This has been Dog Ear Musings. Happy reading.